Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to be taking a look at the week of September 23rd, heading into October. Can't believe we're heading into the spooky season, but here we go. Hold on for the ride. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards. We'll see what messages come out of these cards, as well as clarifying as we go. I'm also going to pull oracle and tea leaf cards. And let's go ahead and get started. At the end of this reading also, I'm going to be rolling these dice, so make sure you stick around to the end. We'll see what numbers come out for you, any messages attached to those numbers. But first, before we begin, I'd first like to please welcome Spirit Guide to this reading. Please guide me and show me any signs that need to be conveyed to Aquarius for the week of September 23rd. Please go with them in their weekly adventures and show them a path towards protection and prosperity and abundance. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a random break here, and we'll see what we have. Wall, misunderstanding, and desk, pay attention to your work. So looks like some of you, this just is a misunderstanding related to your work, most likely. Wall and desk, both man-made items. So some of you might actually be working on some type of project, working on a project with other people. And I feel like somebody's going to maybe be watching over, looking for errors. They're going to be kind of looking, trying to catch you in making an error is what I feel like. So I would definitely just give your work a little once over before turning it in, or before saying it's all set. What other messages do we have for Aquarius, please? Love affair. Uh-oh. All right, we had a lot come out. Which ones do we want here? Take winning. Do we want one of these two? That one? All right. So we have love affair. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. Winning, sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Vacation, start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. So yeah, I would say, pay attention to your work. Love affair coming up. Definitely pay attention to any potential indiscretions that are going on at work, potentially involving you. I would be very, very hesitant with anything that has to do with, a love affair at work, because it does say love affairs at work rarely end well, and that is the truth. So be very, very leery of that. For some of you, this misunderstanding, it might be somebody might think that you are showing interest in them, somebody that you work with. So I would be a little hesitant there as well. Maybe they're reading into some messages that aren't really there. And then with that vacation card, definitely just this energy of that you need a break, Aquarius. You've been working hard. We have 3 cards here as well. So we have ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Love it. Short term, this position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. And passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Very clear messaging here around that your current position, wherever you are, whatever you're currently doing, is a temporary situation here. Maybe some of you don't feel that's the case. Maybe you feel like you are going to be there for a long haul, but I do feel like this messaging is coming out as a warning. It's saying just be aware that things could change in a second. Be aware and always have your resume prepared. I do consider this as it will be by your choice, because it says allow yourself to move on if needed. So I feel like this would be your choice to move on. I would just be prepared. It doesn't hurt to always have your resume prepared for that situation. So you start off with the Page of Swords. All about change blowing in. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Pay attention to your work. Goodness gracious. And look at you with the star dead center. Love to see it. Wishes coming true. Wow. And Four of Cups, okay. And Justice and Hierophant. Very cool. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. And I feel like some of you are really struggling with something right now. I feel like some of you maybe are considering your career. You're reconsidering what you're currently doing. And you're fighting this. You are really fighting, because I think you kind of want to sit tight. You don't want to make any decisions here. And this Hangman is saying don't fight any struggle, because if you try to fight this, you're just going to get further caught up. You're going to get further tightened up, and you're not going to be able to get free of this. So I take this as a card of just relax. I wouldn't be putting in too much extra work at this time. Just do what you need to do right now, because if you put in more work, then the struggle is going to become real, and it's going to be even harder to get out of this situation. I feel like if you are somewhat contemplating some change of career or change of scenery, that you should definitely just relax. Don't overwork. I don't want to say quiet quit, but that's some message that I'm getting for some of you, is just don't do too much, because it's not going to be respected. It's not going to be appreciated the way you expect it to be. And I think if you do that, and if you find yourself in that situation, that you're going to be very disappointed, because you're going to expect to be almost acknowledged for this. And that's why we have this Nine of Wands down here. So Page of Swords, great energy for lots of big ideas. You have some type of new idea blowing in, something new that's coming in, new change coming in, and it's going to motivate this feeling right here, because you're going to have this sudden idea of maybe I'll do this. It could be creatively related to making something, creating something that's more of an artistic medium. I don't know what that medium would be, but overall with this Page of Swords, it's very much an offer coming soon, some type of new idea, full of ideas, but it's always like something's blowing in the wind. So it's very sudden, just like the wind suddenly picks up. This is like suddenly these ideas pick up in your head. But like I was saying, with this Nine of Wands, this is you've busted your butt for your employer, and now you're looking at all the work you've done, you're war-torn, and they're telling you, all right, great, you did your job, get back to work. They're not recognizing you for the work that you've put in, and you are kind of feeling a little hurt by this. You're like, well, why did I do all that if I'm just going to be treated like everyone else who maybe didn't do their job correctly? And I feel like this is just like a feeling of not being respected in the workplace, and you're starting to really feel it here. You're really starting to wonder, should I continue to do this? Should I continue to build this wall that no one cares about? I just say that because he's building a wall in the background. And don't forget, we have this wall card back here as well, which states misunderstanding. So some of you, maybe you're just not being recognized because your boss is just so busy. That could be the case as well. So you are taking that as that, for them, they're just too busy to notice. But to you, you're saying, wow, I just did all that, and I'm not even getting any sort of like, hey, thanks a lot. You went above and beyond. I really appreciate that. I'm just getting this overall energy of feeling like you went above and beyond here, and it absolutely feels like it means nothing in your current situation. Let's go ahead and clarify that first row, please. All right, we'll take all three. So we have the King of Cups, being on a stable foundation, having the emotional maturity to be able to just ignore all this. I feel like that'll be somewhat difficult, but I would say towards the end of the week, you might be able to get to that point. This King of Cups is having stability despite any chaos going on around. So there might be a situation at the office place or in your household where there is like some type of chaotic event, but you are the one that remains cool, you remain calm, and you have the solution here for this. Yeah, Five of Cups, all about, crying over spilled milk, feeling like, woe is me. So I do feel like this Nine of Wands, this Five of Cups, is this feeling of not being acknowledged, not being respected. and just feeling like you're in the shadows, like no one is taking notice of you right now in the workplace or potentially at home. I feel like you've done more than what was expected, and you've expected to be acknowledged for that, and it's not happening. This Queen of Pentacles gives me this whole feeling of you had been receiving this value from your job. You were feeling very successful, very accomplished in what you've done so far for your company. But I feel like this is coming at a head. This is coming to a point because of this Four of Cups right here, that you're suddenly starting to say, like, man, this really doesn't feel like it's working out here. So with the Star card, I feel like this is you kind of suddenly hoping for something new. You have this sudden realization that you're ready to start working towards something new because things are out of balance. Things are feeling like they're not happening fast enough. I feel like you are creating, you are manifesting, but it's taking so long that you're just in this funk right now because of it. So the Star card, I feel like, is, a card of making a wish. Whenever I see the Star card, I always say make a wish and really focus on that and focus on creating that reality for yourself. The Four of Cups says that things aren't moving along as fast as you like. I feel like you've already made a wish and you have not seen the results of that. So you are questioning, do I even bother making these wishes or asking the universe for these things or saying these prayers, because I don't feel like it's working. I feel like I keep asking for these things, but I'm getting something else. I'm not receiving what I actually want. I would just really focus on getting up. Both of these cards, this person is sitting down. There's no action involved. So if there's something that if you're thinking about switching things up, if you're thinking about starting a new career, new opportunities, new paths, you just want to switch things up in your life, that means you have to get up here. You can't just sit around and hope and pray and dream and hope that things just come knocking on the door. I don't feel like an opportunity is just going to come banging on your door unless you get up. If you want something to happen, you have to act. So let's see. Let's clarify, please. Wow, that's a lot. All right, which cards did you want me to have here? That's quite the stack that you gave me. Thank you so much. Ace of Wands, love that. I love that for a clarifier. Ace of Wands is new energy, just like I was just saying. This is getting fired up, getting ready to move. This is your time for action. Wands cards are all about action, physical movement, and that's exactly what I was saying here. You need to get up if you want this to happen. If you want this change to come in, if you want to stop feeling like this woe is me, it's time for physical movement forward. Ace of Wands is all about new movement. Some of you, this could be like a new exercise program, but for others, this truly is a new action. You're starting to change what your future holds. And you're doing that by taking control. Very positive. So then we have Justice and Hierophant. My goodness. I feel like for some of you, this is a card of you're bringing balance back into your life with this. I feel like maybe you've been really committed to your workplace and you're starting to kind of check out. And it's bringing about more of a personal life for you. I feel like your personal life has really kind of sucked recently and you just haven't been doing a lot. And this Justice card is saying your work-life balance is coming back. Now, I also consider this the card of Law of Attraction. So just like I was saying, if you're trying to manifest this new opportunity or this new path, you have to do something because it's all about planting seeds for the future. All right, Justice card, all about planting seeds because it's a matter of looking ahead and saying, what is it that I want to do or where do I want to be in 3 years or 5 years? Okay, here's the things that I need to do today to get to that point. For others, I feel like this Hierophant is a card of talking to somebody with more guidance, with more experience and knowledge that can lead you down this path. In my opinion, going based on this reading, this could be like a recruiter, a career coach, somebody who knows other people that they can connect you with. And I just get this overall, this could be a Libra, is the wording I'm hearing in my head is Libra. So this could be a Libra, maybe, I don't want to say library, but I'm hearing the LIBR. So, I mean, maybe library related, maybe you're getting some books, some knowledge because you saw somebody or somebody recommended a book about this new career or new path, or how to get into something new. But overall, yeah, could be just a Libra. But let's go ahead and clarify that. Any other information on that last row? Thank you. Woo, buddy, got that wheel. Taking control. Like I said, this is you with a new destiny, a new side of luck, a new path jumping out. This is the card of destiny and luck. This is all about, hey, you are now being invited up to the wheel. Come up and spin the wheel, and let's see what you are going to win in this game of life. Very, very positive card to come out at the end. Be open with how everything's unfolding here. Like I said, I feel like if you get up and you put in this action, put in a little bit of work, you show the universe, this is where I want the wheel to stop. This is where I hope to be at, and the universe is going to say, all right, let's do this. Okay? So let's go ahead and roll these dice. What numbers do we have for Aquarius, please? We have number 8 and 11. Add them together, you have 19. 8, 11, 19. And we have 6 and 13, which is, again, 19. Very cool. So be on the lookout for those numbers, especially 19. That could definitely mean something to you, or show you a certain direction that you should be headed down here. But thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading, my friend. Goodbye.